Greetings, lads, and welcome to RuneScape, a game I have heard many a story of, but I never touched it a single damn time. Now it's time to fix that. I played this briefly on a very old account I used to have back in 2009, I think, and I probably still have access to it. But for practical purposes, and since I haven't played the game in 10 years, we're going to consider this a blind series. Now that I finally figured out how to change the damn volume. Actually, no. I just turned it down from the system side. I still have to go through the interface and locate the audio buttons. The only thing I know how to do right now is just to change the camera. So apparently we're supposed to talk to this guy right here, this guide, whose name is Gileonor. How do you pronounce that? Gileonor. I don't know. Gileonor. Greetings! I see you are a new arrival to the world of Gileonor. Oh boy, we're going to be wrestling with that one, aren't we? My job is to welcome all new visitors, so welcome. You have already learned the first thing needed to succeed in this world, talking to other people. You will find many inhabitants of this world have useful things to say to you. By clicking on them, you can talk to them. Before we get going, if you would be so kind to let me know how much experience you have with Old School Runescape, that would be wonderful. The answer is simply click chosen answer on the following screen. I played in the past, but not recently. That's the truth. But I never played much of the game. Wait, why did the music stop? I am brand new, this is my first... Oh, which one do I go for? That's a tricky question. That's actually difficult to answer, because I played it very, very long time ago. I'm gonna say I am brand new, this is my first time here. I am brand new, this is my first time here. Wonderful, thank you. By looking at your options menu, praise be to the great God out there. Okay. Now we can... Okay, let me fix this real quick. Where is it? House options? No. Aha! Yes. Okay. Music unlock message. Options menu. On the side panel, you can now see a variety of game options such as screen brightness and music volume. Don't worry about these too much for now. They will become clearer as you explore the game. Talk to the Gileonor. I hate that name already. Gileonor. Click on the guide to continue. I'm just gonna call you the guide. Actually, no, that's not even... Looks like you're making good progress. The menu you've opened up is one of many. You'll learn about the rest as you progress through the tutorial. Anyway, I'd say it's time for you to go and meet your first instructor. I wonder if you ever come back and meet this guy later. Probably sipping on a pint of beer. No, for the record, that was not beer I just drank. It's the last sip of a concentrated juice drink. The kind you have to dilute with water. Some kind of diluted drink mixture. Anyway. Moving on, it's time to meet your first instructor. To continue, all you need to do is click on the door. It's indicated by a flashing yellow arrow. Remember, you can use your arrow keys to rotate the camera. I can use my arrow keys to rotate the camera. Let's try it. Oh, yes, I can. Can I do it with that? Yes! Okay, I'm gonna be relying on this method. Just click the mouse wheel and drag it about. This is so much easier than fiddling around with the damn keyboard. Alright. So, click on the door. I noticed that everything has a bit of a delayed response. So I have to take that into consideration. Follow the path to find the next instructor. Clicking on the ground will walk you to that point. You can also move around by clicking a point on the mini-map in the top right corner. Go to the survival expert to complete the tutorial. Is it going to help me survive the horrors and dangers of the world? Probably not. Alright. Hello there, newcomer. My name is Brinna. My job is to teach you about the skills you can use to survive in this world. Would one of them happen to be survival, by any chance? The first skill we're going to look at is fishing. There's some shrimp in this pond here. Let's try to catch some. Alright, the survival expert gives you a small fishing net. Interesting. You've been given an item. To view the item you've been given, you'll need to open your inventory. To do so, click on the flashing backpack icon to the right-hand side of your screen. Like so. Fishing. This is your inventory. You can view all of your items here, including the net you have just been given. Let's use it to catch some shrimp. To start fishing, just click on the sparkling fishing spot indicated by the flashing arrow. Those splashes are tripping me out. It looks like they're going at a faster... Oh my goodness, I'm not kidding either. Everything's moving at a faster frame rate than the animation. The animation goes at a certain frame rate, but the motion itself goes at a faster frame rate. I'm not sure if you can see it on my recording because I'm recording at 30 frames per second, but on a 60, this looks very strange indeed. Anyway, let's do a bit of fishing. You managed to catch some shrimp. You've gained some experience. Click on the flashing bar graph icon near the inventory screen to see your skills menu. Skills and experience. On this menu, you can view your skills. Your skills can be leveled up by earning experience, which is gained by performing various activities. As you level up your skills, you will earn new unlocks. Speak to the survival expert to continue. I want to do some fishing! Why not milk it for all it's worth, eh? You managed to catch some shrimp. I'll catch one more. That should probably do it. Mr. Survival Expert! I managed to catch some shrimp. I like that the character actually talks. It's not like Oblivion where... Well, I suppose the hero does use dialogue, but you never hear it. This, I feel like he's actually talking. Excellent work. Now that you have some shrimp, you're going to want to cook them. Nah, I prefer eating them straight up raw. Raw and wriggling. Give it to us raw and wriggling. Ah, God. You're gonna see a bunch of movie, game, and other references come out. Excellent work. Now that you have some shit going on. Okay. To do that, you'll need a fire. This brings us onto the woodcutting and fire making skills. There's a skill for fire making. The game is that specific. The survival expert gives you a bronze axe and a tinderbox. Wood cutting. It's time to cook your shrimp. However, you require a fire to do so, which means you need some logs. Excuse me, I heard a weird sound. You can cut down trees using your wood cutting skill. All you need is an axe. Give it a go by clicking on one of the trees in this area. Oh! So if you have the tool in your inventory, it automatically selects it when you go to chop things down. You managed to cut some logs, and it magically grew back into a tree! Now that you have some logs, it's time to light a fire. First, click on the tinderbox in your inventory. Then, with the tinderbox highlighted, click on your logs to use the tinderbox on them. Let me digest this for a second. Now that you have some logs, it's time to light the fire. Okay, we set fire to logs and create firewood. Click on the tinderbox in your inventory. Then put it. Oh, wait. Oh, I see. That's easy enough. Please wait. Okay. And then just stick your face in it like. Get that nice singed quality to your hair. Now it's time to get cooking. To do so, click on the shrimp in your inventory. Then with the shrimp highlighted, click on a fire to cook them. If you look at the top left of the screen, you'll see the instructions that you're giving to your character. Wait. Oh. Cook your shrimp on fire. Well done, you just cooked your first meal. Speak to the survival expert if you want to recap, otherwise you can move on. Click on the gate stone and follow the path. Remember, you can use your arrow keys to rotate the camera. Or just use your mouse wheel. Like a pro. Like a high-tech player. This game, I think, was made in 1998, so maybe mouse wheels were not ubiquitous at the time. Hence, the encouragement of the use of the keyboard. I'm not going crazy. That is a weird phenomenon of the engine. You see how the water... Ah, you piece of crap. I was going to use that. Oh well. I'm not going crazy. Actually, a better example would be these butterflies right here. Like this one over here. You might not be able to see it clearly because it is being recorded in 30 frames per second last I checked. But it's like... It's doing this weird thing where the animation itself and the movement of that animation, of the object, are playing at two different frame rates. Alright. Alright. Finished. Get that fire started! I love how the tinderbox is the size of a book. What? You accidentally burned the shrimp. Oh no. Oh no, you just burnt your meal. Just my luck. I suppose this is why you spend time practicing your skills. Well, try again. We have one shrimp left to cook. What the heck's going on here? Ah! Wait, I didn't see that! You accidentally burned the... Screw you, mate. I got distracted. Oh no! Burnt shrimp! Use burnt shrimp. What skill did I level up? Fire making. Fire. I suppose I have nothing better to do. You know, one thing I like about the tutorial is that you can kind of milk it to some extent. I love tutorials that let you do that. You won't be able to chop oak trees until you have a woodcutting level of 15. You'll advance to higher woodcutting skills by chopping down normal trees. At higher woodcutting levels, you will find even more trees you can cut. Good to know. I wasn't even trying to chop down the tree. I was opening the gate. Ta very much. Alright, where we go? Ooh, there's a chef down there. Master Chef. Hey! Sir Chef! Can you do something with this bunch of burnt shrimp I just made? Ooh, I like this. It's kind of weird how everything is black except the ground. Like, there's no sky. I love this rolling landscape. Chop down tree. I suppose we'll have to move on. Oh yeah. Wait a second. Oh yeah, I forgot you have stamina. I'm gonna walk. I don't need to run. This is the beginner zone. Okay, I love how far you can zoom out. Helps me get a better view of the area. Talk to the chef indicated. He will teach you the more advanced aspects of cooking, such as combining ingredients and not burning your shrimp, mister. Ah, welcome, newcomer. I am the master chef. Oh, this fun. Is that Lev or Leo? It is here that I will teach you how to cook food truly fit for a king. I already know how to cook. Brenna taught me just now. No, you didn't know. You didn't learn how to cook. You just learned how to burn things. I love how he's angry. You call that cooking? And he is laughing over there. Some shrimp on an open log fire? Oh, no, no, no. I am going to teach you the fine art of cooking bread. Cooking bread? I've never heard of such a thing. Usually it's called baking bread. The master chef gives you some flour and water. Sir, you're not a cook, you're a baker. You're not a chef, you're a baker. Making dough. This is the base for many meals. To make dough, you must mix flour with water. To do so, click on the flour in your inventory. I love that there's a cooking system in this game. Oh, I am passionate. I love food. I love cooking as well in real life, so this is going to be fun. Then, with the flour highlighted, click on the water to combine them into dough. Behold my finest creations. My finest fare. Burnt shrimp. Ah. So how do you do this? Flour and water. You make some dough. Cooking dough. Cookie dough? I love cooking. No, I'm kidding. Oh, I'm gonna have fun with this one, that's for sure. Now you have made the dough. You can bake it into the bread. To do so, just click on the indicated range. I hope we don't make the burnt bread this time. Wait, can you drag it? You can! Your character is now attempting to bake some bread. You managed to bake some bread. Yay! And it's not burnt! Well done! You've baked your first loaf of bread. As you gain experience in cooking, you'll be able to make other things like pies and cakes. You can now use the next door to move on. If you need a recap on anything, talk to the Master Chef. Oh, I will. Eat bread. So apparently you can't just eat burnt food. You have to use it. Use is different from eating, I'm guessing. So apparently now we're going to move out the other door. Not before I take all your fish! Ha 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 ha! No, I'm kidding. Fancy a run? Oh, the Englishman in me is so happy to see that. I'm originally from England, and a common expression you'll hear is fancy a brew, fancy a run, fancy a walk in the park, except they don't say it with my accent. But I've lived in England for many, many years. Fancy a run is asking you if you like to run. Fancy a run at the park. When navigating the world, you can either run or walk. Why not moonwalk? I want moonwalking to be on there. Running is faster, but you can't run for long as you'll run out of energy. They don't call it stamina. You can use the flashing orb next to the minimap to toggle running. Why not give it a try as you head to the next section? Okay. Ooh, I love this. Look at that view. Even though half of it is just an empty skybox. Half of it is nothingness. I honestly don't remember any of this. It's been that long. I don't recall doing any of... Oh, yeah. Oh, look, there's the guide's house, I think. No, that's not. I am mistaken. Okay, ladies and gents. Let's check the time. Alright, we're coming up to 22 minutes, so... I'm gonna find a way to make this set of recordings stitch together and make sense somehow. I'm probably gonna edit the crap out of this, but RuneScape is a game I have once played before in my life, but only for a short time, and I didn't get very far. I believe I got stuck in some combat zone underground. But thank you guys for watching, hope you enjoyed this, and this looks to be a pretty fun game despite its simplistic graphics. Which were probably a limitation of the time. It's probably a sign of the times back then. But thank you guys for watching, look forward to part 2 coming soon. This video was originally recorded in 3 parts. However, since it took all 3 parts to complete the tutorial, I've lumped them all into a single video for your convenience. Welcome back, lads, to RuneScape Part 2. I really don't know how this series is going to progress, because I may want to play this character offline too. Well, not offline, but outside of recording time. Who knows, we'll see. Maybe I'll even make a separate character, if it's convenient enough to do so. Alright, moving on. Alright, where were we? Ah, yes. Going in here, let's see what you have. Quests. It's time to learn about quests. Just talk to the quest guide to get started. Nice house. Ah, welcome adventurer. I'm here to tell you all about quests. Let's start by opening your quest journal. If only... Okay, this should be good. I'm just gonna have to keep looking sideways back and forth in order to see the right side of the screen because the microphone is blocking the way. Quest journal, okay. Oh jeez. So I noticed that there are far more members quests than free quests. Oh yes, this game does rely on pardon me. This game does have to rely on some kind of funding, which I can understand. This is your quest journal. It lists every quest in the game. Talk to the quest guide again for an explanation on how it works. Oh, just talk to him again. Now you have the journal open. I'll tell you a bit about it. God, I better work on my line reading. Jesus Christ. At the moment, all of the quests are shown in red, which means you have not started them yet. When you start a quest, it will change color to yellow. Once you've finished it, it will change to green. This is so you can easily see what's complete, what's started, and what's left to begin. Clicking a quest in the journal will display some more information on it. If you haven't started the quest, it will tell you where to begin and what requirements you need. I'm gonna need this. I'm gonna need this a lot more. I think I've just got a... not a sore throat, but kind of like a... maybe dry throat. I don't know. If the quest is in progress, it will remind you what to do next. It's very easy to find quest start points. Just look out for the quest icon on your map. You should see one marking this house. Oh, like this? This thing right here? Oh, this. The mini-map in the top right corner of the screen has various icons to show different points of interest. Look for the icon to the left to find quest start points. The quests themselves can vary greatly from collecting beads to hunting down dragons. Completing quests will reward you with all sorts of things, such as new areas and better weapons. Interesting. There's not a lot more I can tell you about questing. You'll have to experience the thrill of it yourself to fully understand. Let me know if you want a recap, otherwise you can move on. Okay. And we're about to set foot underground. Wait a second. I remember this bit. This bit is where I ended my very first attempt at playing RuneScape. I think it happened somewhere down there. As a matter of fact. I think I just gave up. Oh god. Thank God we can rotate the camera. So, beyond this point, it's a completely blind playthrough. I use the term playthrough loosely. So, okay, mining and smithing. Next, let's get you a weapon. Or, more to the point, you can make your first weapon yourself. Don't panic, the mining instructor will help you. Talk to him and he'll tell you all about it. The mining instructor. He looks like a professional wrestler. Look at him. Look at his shorts, his cap. He looks like he belongs in the arena. Hi there, you must be new around here. So what do I call you? Newcomer seems so impersonal, and if we're going to be working together, I'd rather call you by name. Oh boy. You can call me Sibernethy J. By the way, guys, this is an excellent point to say that, okay, so I was going to put Sibernethy just as is, but that name somehow was already taken. But given the fact that this is RuneScape, and there are probably millions and billions of usernames by now, it's fair to assume that Sibernethy had nothing to do with it being taken from me. The person who came up with Sibernethy probably used the name because he had nothing else. But I'm just going to call my character Sibernethy J. So if you happen to see a guy running around with the name Sibernethy, that is not me. That is somebody else. You can call me Sibernethy J. That's the best I could do. J is for Jester. Okay then, Sibernethy J. My name is Dezik, and I'm a miner by trade. Let's teach you how to mine. Mining is very simple. All you need is a pickaxe. The rocks around here contain tin and copper. Why don't you get started by mining some? If you're unsure which is which, you can prospect them to find out. The mining instructor gives you a bronze pickaxe. To mine a rock, all you need to do is click on it. First, try mining some tin. If you're unsure, okay. Right-click on one and select the prospect option. So, I'm guessing this is tin. I played enough video games to know the difference between copper and tin by color. No, don't turn on run. I went off. Wield bronze pickaxe. Prospect rocks. This rock contains tin. Managed to mine some tin. What the heck was that? Now that you have some tin ore, you just need some copper. To mine a rock... Hold on. Pardon me for that. Now that you have some tin ore, you just need some copper. Go mine a rock. Okay, so it's basically telling you how to prospect, how to identify what's in the rocks. This rock contains copper. Managed to mine some copper. Now you have some tin and some copper ore. You can smelt these into a bronze bar. Hold on. To do so, just click on the indicated furnace. Try it now. Sibernethy would like to apologize for any distracting or unpleasant habits, sounds, and mannerisms while on webcam. Sibernethy has tic disorder, and it stems from autism and sensory imbalances, leading to constant itching and other irritations. So you do it on the furnace. Wait a second. You just click on the furnace. You don't have to do all this mumbo jumbo with putting tin first in and then copper ore in next. There we go. Yes! Smelting. You've made a bronze bar. It looks like a chocolate bar. It looks like a bar of chocolate. Like a dairy milk bar. Speak to the mining instructor and he'll show you how to make it into a weapon. Put down those tools and wield a real weapon. I have a bronze bar. Now what? What now? Now that you've got a bar, you can smith it into a weapon. Go smith something. You need a hammer and an anvil. There's some anvils just here that you can use. See if you can make a bronze dagger. I want a bronze claymore! Guess I'm asking for too much. Smithing a dagger. To smith, you'll need a hammer and enough metal bars to make the desired item, as well as a handy anvil. I think I'll just click on it, make my life easier. Hello. I didn't know you had access to all these. I suppose you can only make... So, green tells you that you have the item necessary to make it. Orange tells you that you don't have it. But I can only make the dagger for now. Congratulations, you made your first weapon. Now it's time to move on. Go through the gates shown by the arrow. Remember, you may need to move the camera to see your surroundings. Speak to the mining instructor to recap at any time. The items have durability. You'll be told how to equip items later. Oh. Just gotta follow along with the tutorial, I guess. Ah, yes. We're coming up to the point that I distinctly remember. Combat. In this area, you will find out about melee and ranged combat. Speak to the guide and he'll tell you about it. Dude! Okay. I'll tell you when I get there. Combat Instructor, level 146! Hi, my name's Sibernethy J. Sibernethy. Just Sibernethy. Do I look like I care? To me, you're just another newcomer who thinks they're ready to fight. I am Vanka, the great swordsman alive, and I'm here to teach you the basics of combat. Let's get started by teaching you to wield a weapon. I mean, he's right, but damn. Equipping items. You now have access to a new interface. Clicking on the flashing icon of a man. No, click on the... Do it! This is your worn inventory. Here you can see what items you have equipped. In the bottom left corner you will notice a flashing button with a shield and hammer on it. This button lets you move more details on what you have equipped. View more details. Sorry. Click on it now. Ah. Whoa! You're now holding your dagger. Clothes, armor, weapons, and more are equipped like this. You can unequip items by clicking on them in the worn inventory. Speak to the combat instructor to continue. Can I put this pot on my head and call it a helmet? Or the buckets? Can I put the bucket on my head? Use that as a helmet? Alright, might as well take a look through here. Stab +2, slash +2. Because we're not wearing any armor, we don't get much in the way of defense. Other bonuses, melee strength +3. Yada 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 yada. Target specific undead slayer. Wait. It's your slayer target. Wait. 11 kilograms. Oh, don't tell me there's a weight limit in this game. So, now you're holding your dagger. Okay. Talk to Mr. Nice Man Combat Instructor. Very good, but that little butter knife isn't going to protect you much. Let's get you something a bit better. Once you're properly equipped, we can move on to some actual combat. The Combat Warrior gives you a bronze shield, a bronze sword, and a wooden shield. Okay. To unequip an item, go to your worn inventory, click on the item. Alternatively, equipping a new item into the same slot will unequip the old one. Try this out by swapping your dagger for the sword and shield that the combat instructor gave you. Okay. So this one gives you better magic, but this one's better overall as a weapon. Now he has Protect. Click on the flashing cross swords icon to open the combat interface. This is your combat interface. From here you can select the attack style that you use in combat. Using different attack styles will give you different types of experience. As well as this, monsters are weak to specific attack styles. Click on the gates to continue. So, accurate, stab, attack 8 XP. Lunge, aggressive, stab, strength XP. Slash, aggressive, slash, strength XP. And block, defensive, stab, defense XP. Auto retaliate is enabled. Okay. Combat level 3. Oh boy. Check up on our timer. Okay, we're not... I don't think we're doing too bad. Actually, no. This would be a great place to leave off, because when we get to part 3, it's time for some juicy combat. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you've enjoyed watching this video. Thanks for being patient with me. This is my first time playing RuneScape. And yeah, it used to bore me to death, but now it doesn't after watching people play it on Twitch. And I gotta say, I've actually enjoyed this so far, so yeah. Look forward to part 3 coming soon. Hello lads, it's Sibernethy. Welcome back to RuneScape. We're just about to enter some combat. Combat for the first time, as a matter of fact. And over here we have giant rats. So, click on the gates to continue. Am I gonna get my butt kicked? Am I gonna get my ass wiped by these guys? I'm allowed to swear in YouTube videos, aren't I? I suppose, yeah. I don't know, I'll try to keep it classy. It's time to slay some rats. To attack a rat, all you have to do is click on it. This will cause you to walk over and start hitting it. I think I will. What's the meaning of this? Well done, you've made your first kill. You've also nearly died. Pass through the gate and talk to your combat instructor. He will give you your next task. I hope this guy has good health insurance. I did it. I killed a giant rat. I saw. You seem better at this than I thought. Dude, I almost perished! I almost perished because of your negligence. Now that you have grasped basic swordplay, let's move on. Next up, we have ranged combat. With this, you can kill foes from a distance. With ranged, you'll be able to attack the rats without entering the pit, meaning they won't be able to fight back. The combat instructor gives you a short bow and some bronze arrows. Now you have a bow and some arrows. Before you can use them, you'll need to equip them. Once equipped with the ranging gear, try killing another rat. You don't need to enter the pen this time. That's good, because anymore, and I'm gonna be visiting the Grim Reaper. And paying an exorbitant fee to get all my items back. Thank you very much. Okay, so click attack a rat, just click on it. Okay, I think I understand enough of the game so far. Jesus. One could almost mistake that for a crossbow. It's a pickaxe, but it looks like a crossbow. By the way... No, I'll save that for later. Ping! Ping! You did. You have completed the tasks here. To move on, click on the indicated ladder. If you need to go over any of what you learned here, just talk to the combat instructor who will tell you what you can. Move on, click the indicated ladder. Apparently these guys are going in together. I ain't gonna be fighting frickin' rats in the... Hold on. Okay, from this point forward on, this is new territory for me. This is brand new. I do not remember a damn thing about this game going forward. This is my first time. I got as far as the rat pit, and that's when I decided to call it quits. The first time, many years ago. Banking. Oh boy, I love this. Follow the path and you will come to the front of the building. This is the Bank of Gielinor. Gielinor, isn't it? Where you can store all your most valued items. To open your bank, just click on the indicated booth. Hopefully, I don't accidentally shoot somebody through the window. Oh, east? I thought you said west. That's west, Patrick. You're fired. This is your bank. You can store things here for safekeeping. To deposit something from your inventory, just click on it. You can withdraw things in the same way. To continue, close the bank and click on the indicated poll booth. Wait a second. So keep the fishing net, keep the tinderbox. The bank seems to have unlimited storage from what I can tell. Okay. Store the ash. Deposit the bronze dagger, the very first weapon I ever had in RuneScape. Small fishing net. Keep that. That's a hammer. Deposit burnt shrimp. Deposit burnt shrimp. Pot. New tab. Okay, so I have 25 gold pieces to start with. Okay. What's this thing? That's the poll booth. Poll booths are found in towns across the world. The Old School Runescape community is invited to vote on future game updates to decide whether each update should or shouldn't be released. Nice. And I love how the Old School Runescape community has an active... The Old School world of RuneScape has an active game event system. I'll explain what I mean in just a second. Voting is open to members with a skill total of 300. To preserve the old school character of this game, an update must gain 75% support to be released. That is good. That is very, very wholesome. A flag appears on the booth to let you know when you're invited to vote on a poll. What the heck? There's a lot of stuff. Okay, so I can't vote yet. Moving on, polls are run periodically to let the Old School Runescape community vote on how the game should or shouldn't change. When you're ready, move on through the door indicated. Was this always here? Or not? I just passed through the door. Account management. The guide here will tell you all about your account. Just click on him to hear what he's got to say. Hello, who are you? I'm the account guide. I'm here to tell you about your account. What's an account? What's an account? What's this thingamajigger that you called an account? I never heard of such a thing. Your character is your account. It's what you are using to play the game right now. Everyone here has one, and some people even have multiple. There's various things you can do with your account, which is where the account management menu comes into play. Let's take a look at it now. Click on the flashing icon to open your account management. There. Upgrade now. Okay. You can change your name. Okay. Talk to the account guide to learn more. Old School Wiki. Old School website. I love that. I love that they pay attention to I love how they preserve as much of the old school experience as they could. As you can see, there's a few things you can do with your account. First, you have membership. All accounts are free to play by default, but if you desire, you can buy membership to unlock members' awards. These awards give you access to extra skills, areas, quests, and more. What's a world? Oh, this is gonna be a fun adventure. What's a world? You see, it's kind of a round thingy, or depending on what century you're from, it could be round or flat. We modern day folks like to call it a round ball of dirt that kind of has a blue thing called a sky, and it's hovering around this big ball of fire called a sun. It's got a big rock orbiting it called a moon. It's complicated. A world is what you play the game on. Each world can hold up to 2,000 players, and they are split into two main types: free worlds and members worlds. You can swap worlds with the world switcher in the logout menu. Try explaining this to somebody from the medieval times of RuneScape. You are currently on a free world. If you want to switch to a members world and enjoy all of its benefits, you need to purchase membership. You can do so using the store in the account management menu. This is the premium stuff. This is how they make money. This is how they're able to run the servers. And good to see that a lot of people are using the members stuff. Bonds are another thing you should know about. You can purchase bonds from the store in the account management menu. Once you have some bonds, you can redeem them for membership. Huh? I never heard no stinking bonds. The only Bond I know was a James Bond. But why would I use a bond instead of just buying membership normally? See, the abnormally educated individual right here, the player. I love how the character himself asks these player-specific questions. Unlike membership, bonds can be traded with Unlike membership, bonds can be traded with other players. You can purchase a bond and then sell it to another player for some gold. Alternatively, you could use your gold to buy a bond from another player. Interesting! So if I use my gold to buy a bond from another player, I could get membership without spending any real money. This dude has some This dude's got some nerve. Exactly. Wow. That is so breaking the fourth wall. Next up, you have your inbox and name changer. The inbox is where you receive important information related to your account and the game. Be sure to keep an eye on it. The name changer allows you to change your display name if you don't like your current one. Be aware that this is only available to accounts with membership. Finally, the bottom of the menu has some links which you might find useful. Make sure you check them out at some point. Awesome. Is there anything else I should know about? I love how he uses the word awesome. In a world with swords, bows, and arrows. And magic. Only this. Your account is very valuable, and it's important that you look after it. You have many tools at your disposal to help... Oh, wait, what? You have many tools at your disposal to help out with this, such as bank pins and authenticators. You'll find more information on account security on the customer support webpage. You can find useful links... okay. Anyway, that's everything. I have to tell you about accounts. Let me know if you need a recap, otherwise head on to your next instructor. Moving on, continue to the next door. Okay. Prayer. Follow the path to the chapel and enter it. Once inside, talk to the monk. He'll tell you all about the prayer skill. So... members only. Fletching. Members only. Thieving. Members only. Wasn't this called pickpocketing? Construction. Members only. Hunter. Members only. Farming. Members only. Slayer. Members only. Agility. Members only. How many of these things are member only? 5, 8. Okay, good. So most of them are not members only. They clearly want you to have membership. Very, very clearly. They're not even ashamed. Okay, there's the chapel. I love this music, by the way. I don't know what it is about this music I like so much. Good day, brother. Hello, I am Brother Brace. I'm here to tell you about prayer. Click on prayer menu. Click on the flashing icon to open the prayer menu. Talk with Brother Brace and he'll tell you about prayers. This is your prayer list. Prayers can help a lot in combat. Click on the prayer you wish to use to deactivate it. To activate it, and click again to deactivate it. active prayers will drain your prayer points, which you can recharge by finding an altar or other holy spot and praying there. As you notice, most enemies will drop bones when defeated. Burying bones by clicking them in your inventory will gain you prayer experience. I'm also the community officer around here, so it's my job to tell you about your friends and ignored lists. You should now see another new icon. Okay, so it's right here. You may add friends by using the button below, or by right-clicking on the message from them and selecting them as a friend to add. These two lists can be very helpful for keeping track of your friends or for blocking people you don't like. You can swap between the two lists using the button. Okay, that's great. Right, now I'll tell you a little about each list. You can add people to either list by clicking the add button and then typing their name into the box that appears. You remove people from the list in the same way. If you add someone to your ignore list, they will not be able to talk to you or send any form of message to you. Your friends list shows the online status of your friends. Friends in red are offline, friends in green are online and on the same world, and friends in yellow are online but on a different world. Okay, thanks, I'll bear that in mind. Your final instructor. You're almost finished on Tutorial Island. Pass through the door to find the path leading to your final instructor. Okay. I gotta say, the torches and the fires in this game is kind of quirky. It doesn't actually give off a light source, it just gives off colored shapes. Okay, what do we have here? Is this my instructor? Follow the path to the wizard's house. Who are you, sir? Man Tutor. This is the Man Tutor! There's a special type of character you can play as called an Iron Man. They have some special rules and restrictions for how to play the game, but you get certain advantages that come with it. It's kind of like a challenge mode, really. We're not going to be doing Iron Man this time. We're just going to play a normal account. Follow the path to the wizard's house. Talk to Iron Man. For the hell of it. So you talk to him if, I guess, you want to be made Iron Man. Talk to Magic Instructor. I love it. The classic wizard with the cap and the robe. Hello. Good day, newcomer. My name is Terova. I'm here to tell you about magic. Let's start by opening your magic interface. Okay. This is your magic interface. All of your spells can be found here. The list is currently filtered to only show the spells you have the magic level for. You can change this in the filter menu. Talk to the instructor to continue. Currently, you can only cast one offensive spell called Wind Strike. Let's try it out on one of those chickens. Okay. Terova gives you some air runes and mind runes. Magic casting. You now have some runes. All spells require runes to cast them. Look for the Wind Strike spell in your magic interface. Click on the spell to select it, and click on the chicken to cast it. Talk to the instructor if you need more runes. Okay, we can cast 5. Ooh. Oh. You've already done that, you should— What the heck? To the mainland! You're nearly finished with the tutorial. All you need to do now is move on to the mainland. Just speak with the magic instructor and he'll teleport you to Lumbridge. Oh, man. Simple enough, I guess. Well, you're all finished here now. I'll give you a reasonable number of runes when you leave. Do you want to go to the mainland? Yes. When you get to the mainland, you will find yourself on the town of Lumbridge. If you want some ideas on where to go next, talk to my friend Adventurer John. You can't miss him. He's wearing light blue armor with a huge sword. There's also many tutors willing to teach you about as many skills you could learn. When you get to Lumbridge, look out for Adventurer John. He can be found outside the Sheared Ram pub. Prepare yourself. Okay. Sibernethy, come over here. You look new around here. Welcome to the world of Gielinor. Thanks. It's my first time here, and I'm not sure where to start. Well, lucky for you, that's exactly why I'm here. What are adventure paths? A long time ago, I was a newbie just like you. He didn't know what to do, and I'd be more than happy to pass on my experience. I've created some adventure paths, which I recommend you to start off with. Okay. An adventure path is a list of tasks which you could complete in any order. To help you get started on your adventure path, I'll also give you a starter kit with some useful items. Once you've completed an adventure path task, come back to me and I'll give you a reward. Start by opening your quest panel and then selecting the flashing yellow star. Okay. Mini quests. Oh, right here. Adventure paths. Set a path. Oh, jeez. Set a path and task and focus to see the task name here. Getting stuck. Oh, I see. Getting started with attack. Oh, I see. Achievement diaries, mini games. Okay. Now we're in favor. Unarmed. Kick punch! No. Please don't. I don't want to get into trouble this early in the game. Oh, so funny. Okay. What are these? I got water runes. I got air runes. I have no idea. Mind runes, water runes, air rune, body rune, and earth runes. So I got some runes basically. What spells can I cast? Okay. Pardon me for being quiet. I'm just getting used to the new interface. And we have, like, we can pick our music. Okay. So how do you save? You can emote here. Alright. I don't suppose there's a save system here. So, oh god, I gotta tell you guys something. I hate dying in video games. I hate game overs, I hate dying, I hate losing. So I'm gonna have to get used to the concept of dying in this game. Accept aid. Currently on. This is brightness, and this is mouse sensitivity, I take it. So, let's start equipping ourselves with some items. There we go. Got a bronze shield and a bronze sword. So, where's the bank? We have to make sense of where Humbridge is and everything around it, but we'll save that for the next episode. So, that completes the tutorial. Hope you guys enjoyed watching part 3, at least I think it's part 3. In part 4, we'll actually explore the town of Lumbridge. I think it's called Lumbridge. I make so many verbal typos, it's insane, but I want to thank you guys for watching, and I shall catch you another time. And now for the bloopers. Can someone tell me how to get to the options menu and turn down the music? It's a wee bit loud. Let me see if I can navigate the menu real quick. Floating world map. Wiki. Where's the damn menu? No, I don't want to log out. Look here! Look north! Do not tell me that this... Okay, so this game is probably controlled by MIDI music. Oh, I hope to God there's a menu. Choose option. Look north. Full screen world map. Is there any such thing as a menu here? A main menu? Oh. You ever drink something that's because your throat's real parched or something? You feel like there's a lump at the back of your throat when you drink? Don't know what that's about. Where is it? I can't see the damn thing. Where's this so-called spanner icon? Do I seriously have to go through a tutorial level with this crap? How? How does this work? How does this work? Hold on. I know a temporary workaround. We're gonna have to turn down the game's volume for just a second. There we go, that's better. I want you guys to be able to hear me. Okay, now that catastrophe has been ironed out, squared away, let's start the game.